Think parrots are just pretty birds that mimic sounds? Think again. These brilliant creatures can outsmart your dog, crack puzzles, and even hold a grudge. Today, we're diving into 10 surprising facts about parrots that will blow your mind. Let's fly right in. Number 1. They are polygamous. Most people think that parrots are monogamous, meaning that they only have one mate at a time. However, this is not always the case. In fact, many parrots are polygamous. This means that they have multiple mates. Male parrots typically have harems of up to 10 females. This may sound shocking, but it's actually quite common in the parrot world. So yeah, parrots are not always monogamous. Some of them like to have a little bit of fun. Number 2. A broken heart. We all know that parrots are emotional creatures. They can feel happy, sad, angry, and everything in between. But did you know that they can also die from a broken heart? That's right. A broken heart is a real cause of death for parrots. It typically happens when a parrot loses its mate or a close friend. The parrot becomes so depressed that it stops eating and drinking and eventually dies. This is why it's important to give your parrot plenty of love and attention, and also make sure that they have a strong bond with at least one other parrot. 3. They live in groups. Parrots are social creatures and they like to live in groups. In the wild, parrots typically live in flocks of up to 100 birds. This allows them to find mates and also to protect each other from predators. When parrots live in groups, they're able to share food and also take care of each other's young. This is why parrots that live in groups tend to be healthier and happier. Number 4. They have great eyesight. If you've ever seen a parrot, you've probably noticed its beautiful, bright eyes. Well, it turns out that parrots have great eyesight. In fact, they have 4 times the visual acuity of humans. This means that they're able to see things that are very small and very far away. This is why parrots make such good flyers. They are able to maneuver through the trees with ease, and they're also able to spot predators from a long way off. 5. They have excellent memories. If you've ever seen a parrot, you've probably been impressed by its memory. They seem to be able to remember everything and anything. Well, it turns out that parrots have excellent memories. In fact, their memories are comparable to those of humans with Alzheimer's disease. This means that parrots are able to remember things for a long period of time, and they're also able to retrieve the information quickly and easily. This is why parrots make such good talkers. They're able to remember the words and phrases that they've learned. Also, they're able to apply that information to new situations. For example, if a parrot learns that the word Polly means I want a treat, he'll be able to figure out that the same word means the same thing even if he hasn't heard it in a while. 6. Their intelligence is comparable to that of a human toddler. Polly, the parrot, is a genius. He's able to understand and use language. He can also solve complex puzzles and remember a lot of it. In fact, Polly's intelligence is comparable to that of a human toddler. This means that Polly is able to learn new things very quickly and easily. He's also able to apply what he learns to new situations. For example, if Polly learns that a certain shape means that there's food inside, he'll be able to figure out that the same shape means food inside even if it's in a new location. So yeah, Polly is a genius. He's smarter than you think. 7. They come in all sizes. There are over 300 species of parrots in the world today, and they come in all shapes and sizes. The smallest parrot in the world is the Buffon's cockroach, which is only about 4 inches tall and weighs less than an ounce. The largest parrot in the world is the hyacinth macaw, which can grow to be over 3 feet tall and weigh up to 20 pounds. So yeah, parrots come in all shapes and sizes. There's something for everyone. 8. Their feet are more than meets the eye. Parrots have 4 toes on each foot. 2 toes face forward and 2 toes face back. This is perfect for gripping branches and allows them to hang upside down. But there's more to their feet than meets the eye. Each toe has a different job. The first toe is the strongest and is used for perching. The second toe is shorter and is used for balance. The third toe is long and thin and is used for reaching into tight spaces. And the fourth toe is the weakest and is used for grasping small objects. So yeah, parrots' feet are more than meets the eye. They're actually pretty amazing. Number 9. Talking. Humans often keep parrots as pets because of their ability to mimic human speech. This is why you often hear them talking and mimicking sounds. But did you know that they can also learn to speak fluently? Yes, parrots can learn to speak fluently. In fact, some parrots are able to hold conversations with their owners. They can answer questions and follow commands. And they can also learn to sing songs and recite poems. You just need to be patient and consistent. In your training, and your bird will eventually start to talk. Also, if you have more than one parrot, they will start to talk to each other. This is really cool because you can basically have a conversation with your parrot, and they will understand what you're saying and respond accordingly. Number 10. They can recognize themselves in the mirror. This is one of the most interesting things about parrots because it shows how intelligent they are. When Polly saw himself in the mirror for the first time, he was really confused. He had no idea what was going on. He tried to talk to himself, and then he tried to touch his reflection. It wasn't until after a while that he finally realized that it was himself. But when Polly did realize that it was himself in the mirror, he started acting crazy. He started screaming and making a lot of noise. And then he started trying to attack his reflection. Polly thought that he was looking at a rival, and he was trying to scare him away. This is not the only parrot that has done this. There are many other parrots that have been documented doing the same thing. Some parrots have even been known to fight with their own reflections. So yeah, parrots can recognize themselves in the mirror, but they don't always act rationally. So, next time you see a parrot, remember they're more than a talking bird. They're intelligent, emotional, and full of surprises. Which fact blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to join our flock of animal lovers. See you next time.